If you've clicked on this video, you're probably thinking about buying the new version of the Oase Biomaster Thermo 850. So today's video, what I'm going to do is unbox this and tell you about the improvements, the changes Oase have made to this already great filter. So stick around, enjoy. Hello, Geordie Escaper here, and welcome to another adventure in aquascaping. So on this video, we're going to take a close look at the new improved version of the Oase Biomaster Thermo 850. So just looking at the box here, there's no real change with the box. There is improvements which we'll go through, and if there's anything you can't see, I will overlay some footage. I'll overlay some footage so you can see in more detail what I'm talking about as I go. So yeah, all the usual information you find on the box. We'll just take it out. This is just packaging. We'll take the filter itself out. So externally, the filter hasn't changed at all. Still the same. What we'll do, we'll just go through all the parts. All the moving parts on this filter, so anything that's blue, actually moves. So we've got the clasps, we've got the adjustments there, we've got the pre-filter. Anything that's blue, even the heater, this can be moved or adjusted in some way. So anything that's blue, so that makes it nice and easy for you. Unlock this. This comes out really easy for the pipe work. So this comes out. When unlocked, this is the pre-filter. There is a change with the pre-filter. So if we look, we do have the sponges. These sponges are 10 ppi, so quite a coarse sponge. The 850 used to come with the brown sponge, but now it comes with this blue coarse sponge. I'll be honest, I prefer the other sponge, and I will be putting the brown sponge on this one. You can buy them separately in packs of 6 or 4, so that's something you can easily change if you want. So these blue coarse sponges are 10 ppi, so the ppi pores per inch, that just tells you how coarse the sponge is. So this is a 10 ppi, really coarse. So yeah, it does come in a range of sponges. 10 ppi, the one it comes with. We'll have 30 ppi, which is a medium brown sponge. That's the sponge I'll be using. There's the 45 ppi. That is another blue sponge, a lot finer, you'll see when you buy that. And there's a 60 ppi, which comes with the carbon medium as well, which is going to help polish your water. So anyways, that's the sponges. So if we take this off, we'll see what I think's a really good improvement. So we've got a brand new pre-filter tube with a lot bigger holes and more holes and a lot better material as well. So this can come off, easy cleaned. Personally, I think this is a great improvement. So the bigger the holes, the more holes, that's going to be better for flow and circulation. So yeah, great improvement from Oase there. I'll just put this back in for now. So this just clicks on. When you maintain your pre-filters, because it's a pre-filter sponge, you don't have to touch the main canister. You just clean these in normal tap water as well, so they're easy to clean. So that's great. So here's the first improvement we see. We'll look into the main body now. And there's your built-in heater. And this is a change as well. So this is now a larger diameter, so that's going to improve water circulation, optimizing the flow. With the 850 version, they've redesigned the rotor, and underneath the rotor there's a new curved end plate, and that's to help remove the gases. So all in all, those little improvements are going to improve water circulation, water flow, making the filter quieter, more efficient. So that's the changes they made there within the main head. Oase claim with the 850 version there's an increased flow rate of 12%. There is increases up to 25% on various models, which I'll overlay. The Oase still come with the trays, with the sponges. I think there's 6, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have a total of 8 trays. Comes with the medium, it always has done. So you've got these little plastic things here, and you've got the sponges. I wouldn't worry too much about what goes in. You can put your medium of choice in there. So your favourite medium, you can just put in there, swap and change your sponges, or if you want to use what it comes with, that's fine as well. Personally, I prefer to fill every tray with biomedia, so just pick your favourite biomedia and fill that with what you've got there. So yeah, that's the main canister. Comes with the same hosing, which is this smoked colour, but it is really good quality hose. I'll be using this hose because I'm using it on a jewel aquarium and you won't really see the hosing. Some people prefer, if you're using glassware, to use like totally transparent hosing, which is fine, but it is really good quality hosing. This is a great improvement, which I like. Compared to the old pipe work, it was right angled, and I'm no expert, but I think that would slow water flow, water circulation, where this got the curve. So much better, and it's a nice transparent colour. Not quite transparent, it's a little bit smoky, but I'll be using these. I think this is a great improvement. So same with the inlet. So we've got a little bio goodies there, suction cups, and the attachments to go onto the inlet and outlet. So you can see here, we've got a little inlet which attaches on. On the old version, you used to use a coin or something similar to change the level. So this one here, if you want to increase, decrease the flow, easy done by this here. Nice and neat, and I do like that outflow, to be honest. So as I was saying before, this will be going on a jewel aquarium, and this is perfect for my needs. So yeah, I really like the improvements Oase have made there. You've also got the duck bill as well. You can just put the duck bill in there if you prefer. So the duck bill version. So that's the inlet, the outlet. Just got a little piece here, and the little strainer which goes on the bottom, and you can easily adjust the height of this. So that's the smallest, and it'll go fairly long. So I'm sure it'll suit the needs of most aquariums, most aquarium depths. So yeah, one thing I'd say, I'd prefer if that was clear. It's black again. It just seems a shame where everything's clear and they've made that black. So that's one little thing I would have preferred that clear. Little important thing to note there, in your little box, you've got your little rubber feet. I would put them on first before you do anything else, so you don't forget. And obviously these are made so it's going to stop any vibrations. Obviously quieten the filter again, so these just easy slip into the bottom. Just don't forget, put them on before you do anything else. So these are just to get these heights, so that's where these go. And once you're hosing on, you can just nip that tight using these. So that's all there for. I do have a full setup video, which is me setting up the Biomaster Thermo 350. It's exactly the same as the 850. If you're interested in seeing a full setup of that filter, I'll overlay that at the end of this video, or I'll leave a link in the description. Yeah, I've got little fittings there for a spray bar, which is something I never really use. I don't think you get enough flow with the spray bar, so I tend not to use them. So I'll just stick with the in and outlet. The purpose of this video is just to let you know the changes, and that spray bar is improved. So there's different fittings in here, using your pipe sets to set that up. So yeah, so there's your spray bar. There's an end cap in here as well. Spray bar, fit your end cap. End cap goes in, so your water's going to be, the flow's going to come out of there, and you would just attach that to, and this can move as well. So that's what you do with the spray bar. If you don't want to use the spray bar, just take it off and use it as a jet nozzle. So to summarise the improvements made, we've got an enlarged diameter to help with water flow, improve circulation, and that can be up to 12% with 850 model. There is improvements up to 25% in flow rate on other models, which again I overlaid. I think the pipe work is definitely improved because that will help with flow and circulation. Now it's not the right angle type of pipe work it used to be, and also you can change the flow rate really easy on that if you want to do, and being clear, it's just better. They've redesigned the rotor on the 850 version, and that's going to help with gas exchange, and that's going to keep the filter quiet. It's already a quiet filter. I have had comments on old videos about the Oase Biomaster, people saying about trapped air, and it's like noisy and giving out loads of trapped air. I've never had any real issues with that. The only times is if just after I've cleaned the pre-filter sponges for the first couple hours, it does spit out a lot of trapped air, but that does make sense because once you've messed with the canister, changed the pre-filters, you're allowing loads of air to go back in the filter. So it does take a while to expel all those bubbles. Usually you might have heard people like giving the actual full filter a shake, and that releases trapped air. You can do things like that, but I've only found initially for the first few hours after I've just done the pre-filter. Also, if I've neglected doing the pre-filter, the sponges become a bit blocked, then it does release air and it does get a bit noisy. You'll see a lot of air being pumped out, as well as the flow slowing down, and that's just if you've not cleaned the pre-filters. So keep on top of your pre-filters weekly. I've never had any issues with trapped air. I actually bought my first Biomaster the week it come out, and that was the 350 version, and I've used them ever since. I think they're great filters. This is the first 850 I've had, and like I say, this will be going on a dual Rio 240, so it's perfect for that. So yeah, that's the improvements they've made. Time will tell, and I'll let you know in update videos of how the filter's been over that time. All in all, I think the improvements are fine. Little niggles I've had were changing the sponges. I'm not a fan of this coarse of a sponge. This is 10 ppi. The reason being, I think a pre-filter needs to trap as much crap straight away. Otherwise that crap's going to bypass that filter and go into the main block and get it amongst all your biomedia. So I prefer a more fine sponge. That's why I'll be changing that. And the 850 used to come with the brown medium sponge, and I don't know why they've changed that, but they have. I think them claim this allows for better circulation. That's what they're claiming they've changed the sponges for, but personally I prefer the other sponge. The other thing was just a little thing on the inlet, how it was black. I prefer it to be transparent. Make the whole thing transparent instead of having that little black strainer. So yeah, that's the only niggles I've got. The tanks you see beside us here, these are running on Biomaster 350s. I'll have two duals which will be running on Oase Biomasters. One will be the 850, one will be the 600. So yeah, love these filters. So I hope this video has been useful, help make your mind up if this is the filter for you. And as I was saying earlier, if you want a full setup video, links in the description, and there'll be a link at the end of the video where you'll be able to click on and see the full setup of the Oase Biomaster Thermo 350, which is the exact same setup as this filter. So as usual, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, you know the drill. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content from little old Geordie Skater. Thanks guys, till next time, see you soon.